the last response was that I was basically cherry picking information that didn't apply to Brighton, and that I was stirring up trouble. And I just said, I'm not extrapolating information that doesn't make sense. Hove is the same distance from the mosque. The people in Hove have experienced anti-Semitism. There are children that go there. People are afraid to pray. And I just said to them, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't see them as part of your community, that says more about you than anybody else.
He deserved every single cheer, every single handshake, everything. He's, you know, it's like, it really did. Not just a tear in me, I was crying. He deserved every single bit of it.
How about inviting Britain's real leader over to the White House? Get him over there, get him over with Elon Musk, get him over there with Donald Trump, get him over there with JD Vance, get him in the White House and show America who our real leader is.
And on the way down, 3 migrant men came out of nowhere, and she was a bit suspicious, so she started walking a bit faster. And when they realised she was walking a bit faster, they began running, sprinting towards her and my daughter. And another lady that was there also said this is a hotspot. This area in Barry in South Wales has become a hotspot for sexual harassment and God knows what else from locals who are staying at the Holiday Inn.
If some of the protesters that you see walking around London ranting and raving, and they are talking about the Jews and whatever, like it is the Jews in this country's fault what is happening over in Israel, right? I got to say, as a Jewish person, I have to make a distinction, and that is, as I said, being Jewish is first and foremost a religion.
Yeah.
You may sympathise with some of the things that are happening in Israel. I personally don't agree with everything that Israel do, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Although I do think that if you look what happened a couple of years ago, they had to make a very definitive stand, which they have done. The Tommy Robinson, I actually think that Tommy is gaining a lot of momentum. I think he's gaining momentum with, I think he's, dare I say it, transcending the class system a little bit. I think people who probably wouldn't have looked twice at him 10, 15 years ago are now looking at him as a serious individual, somebody who has the courage of their convictions.
Because when they say, oh, what can I do? What can I vote here? So come up with a simple thing, fly the flag of your own country in your own country. How can you be this indoctrinated?
What's on your mind?
Well, a few things really. I mean, first of all, United Kingdom rally was the most amazing thing that I've ever watched in my life, because I'm fed up of not feeling safe. It's just got to the point I am so sick of it. And now I've found out they're building a mosque in the next town, and I'm like, I've had enough. I have seriously had enough. I've had enough of being looked up and down like I'm a piece of crap. Well, you get like Julie Hartley-Brewer on Thorpe TV, and she'll say, oh gosh, there's so many people off with anxiety. What they're going on about? Like, hello, love, have you not seen what's going on in the country?
I lived in this country for 35 years now, and I've never seen it like this. And you're an innocent person, you know.
Do you know what, Mohammed? Mohammed? There's one thing I will say. I can absolutely, categorically guarantee you that if you went along to one of those marches, you would be made more than welcome.
My granddaughter has been groomed, and she's had a child. And now she's had the child, she don't know who the father is or anything. And now she's back with the grooming gang. She was 15 at the time.
Is it not something the police will show any interest in, or are they just washing their hands of it?
Totally washed their hands of it. They said because she's a runaway and because she's on the drugs and the drink, she just totally washed her hands of it.
And I was sexually abused, Paul, for many years, and I never told anybody. And I come from a very, very large family, Paul, and my family completely turned against me because of it. and the ripple effect. When I went to the police to press charges, Paul, they literally made me feel like the one that was in the wrong. And he gave me a voice. I thought, no, do you know what? I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to let people know